Hey, this is Avla speaking, doing a One Piece chapter review or analysis for chapter 1013, Anarchy in the Big Mom, I guess. And the cover page starts off with Sanji, and I guess it's a cover request about Sanji thinking about cooking a fish that looks like Zoro. And it's pretty fit. It's funny, and Zoro's sleeping here in the side. He's not gonna protect his comrade. I guess Zoro's gonna eat two fish. And on a second note, I want to say rest in peace for Kentarou Miura, the writer of Berserker. He passed away, so I guess in a way we're not going to get the true conclusion to Berserk. So we'll see where that goes. That's the problem with these long running series, that the unexpected can happen. And I guess this happened. So let's see what happens in the future. No one can know. Anyway, back to the chapter. We start off with the first page, I would assume. And it is pretty much Big Mom. And Otama seems to be completely knocked out. So Oti's hit was pretty strong, I guess. And Nami's still standing her ground, willing to fight. And Big Mom, I guess, is concerned about Otama. And Nami's really standing her ground. And who is this gifter here? Like if you look at this gifter, haha, he said, look at her twirling her baton. Like, this dude should not be laughing. His face is a trunk of an elephant. Like, this dude has probably the most miserable life. But then again, we also have a chicken whose head is in the rear end. The guy's rear end. Like, what happens when the chicken wants to go to the bathroom? Like, Oda's getting really bizarre with these gifters. And I guess we'll go back to the names. So there's no way Nami's defeating Ulti. So Nami charge ups her spin attack and it's tornado tempo. And Ulti, you see the panel, like, she senses this. So I wonder if this is observation haki or just her normal senses. And she just speed blitz. She just speed blitz this. And I really like this cover. The way Oda drew Nami here, really showing a lot of leg here. Like Nami, I guess he reduced the boob size here. I don't know. So we go off to and as expected, you see Nami Ulti pretty much dodged this complete attack. And he grabbed a hold of her. And we know that pretty much Nami's not getting free. Her physical strength is not that great. So Ulti is about to charge an attack, and surprise, surprise, the huge controversial plot hole that is Big Mom strikes again. And we see that Big Mom actually does a combined attack. And this is pretty impressive. She combines Hera, Prometheus, and Napoleon to do some sort of focus lightning strike or beam attack. She calls it Misery Cannon. And this just pierced Ulti. But you see she senses it beforehand. But even though she sensed it, she couldn't dodge it. So this pierces Ulti. Like, I wonder if this made a hole. Or like what kind of significant damage this did. But it looks pretty ferocious here. Like, this looks like a kill shot, finishing shot. But then again, this is One Piece and I highly doubt anyone's gonna die. And this elephant face guy is shocked, like, oh my god. And Ulti just thuds to the ground. Thud. And you see a massive explosion, like the beam pierced her and it exploded further out. And I guess the homies are complimenting themselves. They succeeded in a team attack. And they're also dissing Zeus in a way. And I guess one of the lackeys states the real obvious. Hey, weren't you supposed to be in an alliance with her? And Ulti is completely eyes faded out. Blood. And I'm pondering, what is she going to recover, or this is it for Ulti? And if this is it for Ulti, it's kind of disappointing in a way, because I really wanted to see more about her character. She's probably one of the most popular Tobiropa. And if Oda is like doing her dirty like this, like, I don't know. Then Oda again, in a way, is, if you look at the structure of the chapters, he looks like he's rushing. Because he's skipping a lot of stuff. So we go back to Usopp. Usopp's still hell-bent on running and taking. Hell-bent on running and taking Otama. He's carrying her. And Nami's coming. And this is where Nami sees Zeus. And we get a huge character arc with Zeus here. So Zeus sees Nami. Nami pretends he doesn't see him. But also Nami is pondering who's that other cloud. And the compliment. And I guess Hera rejects Prometheus right off the bat. Like, no. Yeah, there's not going to be love. And it's obvious here. And Zeus here is like crying. He's sniffing. And Zeus has been a real disappointment here. And he's crying. And Nami just looks the other way. And I'm kind of glad she does this. Because he did try to kill her. So now he's all lonely. And Big Mom smiles at him. Pretty creepy here. And like, nope. Big Mom is stating like, your time's up. It's time to give me back that soul. And I guess she commands Hera to eat Zeus. And she's like, oh, gladly, Mama. And apparently, once she eats him, she's going to become more powerful. Absorb his soul. And Zeus here is like complaining about the pain. And he's begging Big Mom. And Big Mom states that would make you a nothing but a soul thief, Zeus. So pretty much Big Mom doesn't want someone with her soul just wandering out. Because again, it is her soul, and Big Mom's a Yonko, so that is important. And she's begging for Mom to save her. And she also, I guess, begs Nami. And Big Mom just snatches Otama right there. And she's ready to strike down. She's ready to strike down Nami and Usopp. And this would have been a finish. There is no way. If they get hit by one attack of Big Mom, there's no way Nami or Usopp are surviving. There's no way. So Oda had to made it do like Zeus is gonna do a last stand, and he's gonna protect Nami. And he's crying, and I'm not feeling this. I don't know why Oda's doing this, but I'm not feeling this. And I'm really hoping here that Zeus did die. That way this whole controversial of Nami getting his power, it doesn't make sense. Like, it's her soul. Like, how does that work? What happens if Big Mom dies? You lose the power automatically? So this is not a good power up. So, aside from that rant, Zeus is trying to make his last, and it's funny how he has the bite mark, and Hera has like teeth. Pretty funny. And Nami's actually crying, but she's actually crying because she's about to be stricken by Big Mom. So Zeus does one last act of defiance to protect Nami. And Big Mom just snatches Zeus, like snatch. And Zeus states here she's sucking out his soul, or someone states already out of energy. He's sucking out his soul. You really are useless. Eat up her. And she just and it appears that she does suck up his soul. And Zeus is like no longer animate. But Nami prepares black balls. It's stated here, it's no good. He lost his soul. He lost his soul and won't eat his favorite snacks. So pretty much Zeus no longer has a soul. So that means he's dead. But now we have a problem here. Thanks for the meal. At the same time she bites, Hera eats Zeus and eats some of the black balls. No pun intended. And she does states, oh, the power is rippling through me. And Usopp states she ate him. And now we gotta get out of here. And this could be in two things. Either Zeus is hopefully dead, which I wish for, is he's dead. He's completely gone, move out of the picture. But now we also have the problem with Hera eating those black balls. And if I recall correctly, that's how Zeus got entranced by Nami, by those black clouds. So we'll see where this goes. We have to wait. I personally think is, I don't know why we dedicated so much of this to this, but I guess I'm hoping we dedicated all this time to resolve this Zeus thing, and I'm hoping this is a resolution to this problem, because I see it as a problem. And then Otama stands up and she's running away, and apparently Mother Mode is over now. No, but then again, Otama, why are you running away from me? I hate it when people leave me, she states. It means I have to kill them. So pretty much Mother Mode is gone. The moment you turn your back on Big Mom, Mother Mode is gone. So she just betrayed Kaido for Hisife, but then again, she's a Yonko, and it was stated, like, since the beginning of the story, like, the New World and the Grand Line, expect the unexpected, like, anything can happen. So, yeah, like, Dracula Mihawk just, like, killing a bunch of dudes just to kill time. So, yeah, pretty much this is the definition of that. So Big Mom Mother Mode is gone, and now she wants to kill Otama, which is controversial in its own rights, because why did you introduce this mode in the first place? Like, just a pity. I guess he just did it to get rid of Page 1 and Ulti, but then again, we'll have to see. Right before an fatal attack hits them, because it would be fatal, there's no way they would survive this, Punk Gibson, and I'm not gonna lie, this looks pretty cool. Kid looks pretty badass here, but then again, I don't think this is doing any damage to Big Mom, and I mean nothing. And we get panty shots, but these are not good panty shots, so whatever. But I'm not gonna lie, Kid looks pretty impressive here. And Big Mom just shakes it off like nothing, and she says, "Kid, get lost, straw hats. She's mine." And Nami and Usopp, they're like crying with tears. They're happy. They're like, "Yeah, definitely yours. She's definitely yours." So it's gonna be Kid versus Big Mom, and Law is gonna eventually get there. So we'll see where that goes. And we get to the most controversial, I would say the most exciting and also thought-provoking last page of this chapter, and that is, I'm gonna read it verbatim here. Roof tower skull dome. The outcome was obvious. He gained a powerful weapon and let it go to your head, boy. Human beings don't give up hope. No, they can't give up hope. That's the problem. So in this statement here, in this first statement, Kaido is back in his normal form, no longer hybrid. He's wielding his club. He looks pretty unscathed, or a little. And he's stating about the power, and that's referring to Luffy's haki. And he stated he let it go to his head, and this was kind of, I was hoping this would happen, and it did. Good. And this part right here, he's referring to humans. So that means Kaido himself doesn't classify himself as a human. And this whole thing about hope, and that's the problem. And now we go to the second. It's been a long time since I got worked up like this. I failed. I should have simply cut off your head and announced my victory to everyone. So, and it continues, because now they'll keep believing that you're going to win, won't they? And the chapter ends with Luffy completely KO'd, knocked out, falling. And at this point, he's completely fallen. Like, he's out. He's falling down. But we still don't know where the location of Onigashima is. So he could be falling to the ground or to the ocean. My theory is the ground. We should be in the ground, because last time Big Mom fell, it was still in the ocean, and we saw mountains. So now we should be in the ground. Because if so, who's going to rescue him? Yamato is an option, but can she fly? The other one is Momonosuke, but Momonosuke's powers, I don't think he's fast enough. I don't think Momonosuke has the speed to be able to do this. So this Luffy defeating, if we take count this, I think this is the 4th time Luffy has lost to Kaido, which is impressive in a way to Kaido. And Kaido's like mourning here, like this is Kaido's a very interesting character here, because it's been a long time since I got warped out. I failed. So Kaido, in a way, is still giving them hope by doing this. Because remember, Kaido could have, he could have sliced off his head, but he didn't. He decided to do this, like knock him out into the ocean. So Kaido, in a way, is still giving them hope. Why is that? Why is Kaido still giving them hope? So Kaido's a very interesting character here. Now, I'm thinking Kaido is privy to information that we don't know, which is probably obvious. But he's like straight up crying here. Well, he's covering his face, but this is when he starts like crying. He's lamenting his victory here. Like, Kaido really wants to die. Well, the problem here, I don't want him to die, because I think he's such a good antagonist. And he could potentially, if he gets defeated and survives, he could potentially become a really good character later on. Like, for example, what Oda did with Crocodile. And like Bone Clay. Or what Oda did with Buggy and Mr. 3. They became, I'm not gonna lie, they became really good characters. I like those characters. I kind of miss those characters. I want to see them back again in the story. And I'm hoping the same happens to Kaido and he doesn't die. There has to be some sort of redemption to his arc. So now I'm thinking the possibility here is there's only one. Yamato saves him. Either Luffy. The second one is the second one is he falls to the ocean and someone saves him in the ocean, which would be who? Who's in the ocean? Well, actually there's 2 ships in the ocean. Well, there should be 2 ships. There's Big Mom's ships, which is bad because he's knocked out. He's completely KO'd. And I don't think they're going to treat his wounds. So Luffy looks seriously wounded here. Well, he doesn't look wounded, but he's completely KO'd. And I'm pretty sure he's hockey depleted by this point. Second is the submarines, Law ship, which they should still be underwater. So those are the only 2 possibilities. The third possibility is he falls in the ground. But I still don't see how he's gonna beat Kaido. I still can't see him beating Kaido. Like, I see no option here. Kaido seems to be just returned to hybrid. He's recovering as we speak. As he speaks, he's recovering because of his Zoan type, or like mythical. And Luffy is not. He's just taking more and more damage. But then again, we have 3 doctors in this war, so. But I guess in a way, the stories were true. 1-on-1 bet on Kaido. Even Yamato in previous chapters, she was concerned. So now it's all up to Yamato, and I'm really looking forward to this confrontation between Kaido and Yamato. I'm wondering how their speech is gonna go, how they're gonna start talking. As for who saves Luffy, I don't know. But then again, I think this is a decisive defeat. Because you have to think about it. Luffy stated, I got this. Go back down below. And now he's completely defeated. So he didn't have this. And he lost. So I'm really hoping we continue off on this in the next chapter. But then this is Oda. And we also have a huge problem here. Like, how did he get defeated? Did he use Gear 4th with Conqueror's Haki attack forms? What's happening? But then again, could he? Because Gear 4th is really Haki taxing. And I'm pretty sure like using Conqueror's Haki attacks are pretty taxing to the Haki. So we're gonna have to see where this goes. I think it's a good chapter. Hopefully the Zeus plot gets resolved, and the Big Mom is gonna be now indefinitely stalled by Kid and Law, and we should be able to move on to, I don't know, the rest of the Tobiropa to see what they're doing, what Marco's doing, because there's two characters that are out of commission so far right now, and that's Luffy and Zoro. They're out of commission, so we still have our other characters to fight, and very intriguing on Kaido giving them still, in a way, deliberately giving them hope, because he could have killed them, but he didn't. But then again, he's an MC. But I guess in a way, this is what Oda is trying to tell us. He's stating, I could have cut off his head, but I didn't. So why is Kaido doing this? Why is he giving him hope? In a way, I guess Kaido truly wants to be defeated. And why does he want to die? And that's the real question. We're probably going to get into flashback. Kaido's flashback. We got one for Doflamingo, and we get one for every villain. Except, did we get one for Crocodile? No, we didn't. I don't recall. Anyway, that's it for the chapter. I think it's a good chapter. Thanks for watching. Peace out and have a nice day.